Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 14. Morning, Bear. It's day 14 of Glimmer. And there's a shooting star moment. I wonder what they call it. I wonder what you call a gathering of shooting stars. Um, there's a last night and tonight. There's loads and loads of shooting stars, and the sky is very clear. And also, the moon is almost full. It's pretty amazing out there at the moment. There was a frost this morning, and yesterday was Friday the 13th. And yeah, it's a really interesting day for witches and for yeah, loads of different things. So yeah, just really owning that Friday the 13th is a glorious day. There's nothing sinister. There's nothing weird. It's just an awesome, fierce, witchy day. And come, let's sit together and let's meditate. Come. Aromatherapy. Rub your legs, your feet, your back, your belly. And then pause. Feel. I was listening to a recording this morning when I trained in Karuna in biodynamic craniosacral therapy. In seminar one, there was a lecture about how the forces of the universe are in us as well. And I remember it was the first time that I'd ever seen the Hubble telescope images. And so I was listening to that lecture this morning. Just amazing, thinking of these incredible, like mega, like light years of space, and that there's this shape that happens, or these forces that happen in such a galactic, epic way, and that when we feel into our own bodies, when we check in with ourselves, that there's momentous events happening that mirror and resonate and are in sync with all of the universe around us. And so I was thinking about shooting stars and sensations and glimmers. Sometimes glimmers can be still and steady, or sometimes they can be moving at speed in our lives. They're these moments that pass through, and that as they pass, the feeling of them as they zip through us are epic. And so, yeah, I was thinking of shooting stars and sensations, and I was becoming quite cosmic. Come, let's come and rest into your child's pose for a moment. Resting in, feeling the sit of your bum back towards your heels, the sense of your breath in your belly. Like your breath is like the ocean, the oceans of this planet. The just I just find the rhythms and the sensations of being so deeply nourishing with my connection to nature. Just feel you are an ocean of breath, rising and falling, expanding, a fluid being body. Epic. So epic. Push back into your downward dog. And as you push back, really pull your heels back. Feel the length of you, the stretch of you. You know, be alive and connected in this moment. And like I yesterday, this thing of the Friday the 13th, I'm so restricted and compressed in the wild witch part of me. I think just, yeah, I think we all are. I think it's not a part that we've cultivated unless you've cultivated it. And so yesterday I decided that I would be witchy. It was just amazing, how in my own mind there was so many limitations and restrictions and complications and shame in the deep of me as I leaned into my wise woman self. And so I'd love you to lean into your wise woman, into your wise man, and be more. Bending one knee, bending the other, bending both, stretching both, bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both, stretching both. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Bring your right foot. Oh no, hold on. Just arching your back and rounding your back. Arching your back, rounding your back. Arching your back and rounding. And then travel with your back arching or back rounding. Sit back and rock forward. So rocking forward and back with your back rounding. When I do this, there's something in my shoulders that just loves it. There's something about them. I think this is nerve flossing. I think it's where you take the movement out of a part of your body, like you stretch something and then you move it in a stretched state. I'm not so sure. Anyways, arching your back, travel forward and backwards. As you travel forward and backwards, what happens in your spine? Nice, cool. So bring your right foot to where your right knee was, and then round your back deeply, like you're trying to bring your armpit down or your ear down to your knee. Nice change. Bring your left foot to where your left knee was, rounding deeply, compress down over that leg. And then change. Right leg, squish it. Compressing deeply. And then left foot. Compress it deeply. Nice. So last month, explore, we did this movement. I haven't done it since, so we're going to do it again. So hands to the floor, and then open your right foot. So your right foot's going to travel. So my right foot has now gone out to the right, and my toe is on the floor. And then I'm going to spiral my right knee so my foot comes to stand. And as I do that, I sit my bum back. And as I rock forward, my knee comes down and touches the floor. So it's like my right knee is like a half door opening and closing. Opening as I sit my bum back, closing as I drop my knee forward. Nice. Next time you sit your bum back, foot flat to the floor, pause. Nice. Drop your knee down. Other side. So open your left foot out to the side, your toes on the floor. And then as you sit your bum back, let your legs spiral. So your foot comes flat to the floor. Sit your bum back. As you rock forward, let your knee come down. And your knee comes down and touches the other knee almost. So my knee is down now, but my foot is still out to the side. And as I sit my bum back, spiral your foot so it comes to stand. As you rock forward, let your knee drop down. Back, foot comes to stand. Knee down. Back. Down. Back. Down. Next time you go back, pause. Nice. Knee down. So stretch both legs and have your toes sitting wide, and either bring your elbows to your knees and pause there. Bring your hands to the floor, sit your knees down a little bit more, or sit your bum down all the way. If you want to sit your bum against the wall, a bit like you're sitting on a chair, but your bum's on the wall, you know, those like wall chairs, chair sits, wall sits, they're called. If you want to just hover above a chair in your room, do. If you want to hold on to a banister and make sure it's solid what you're holding on to, and sit your bum down a little bit deeper, but find a way that you're supported and in a low position of some kind. Elbows on your knees, some kind of support from the room, or all the way down into your squat. And just pause. How does the weight rest into your feet? How would you bring it a little bit flatter into your feet? How do your knees feel where you are? How do your hips feel? Where's your breath? Can you deepen into the lower back, into the deep of your belly as you sit here? If you're sitting on a chair, you can rest your chest forward so that your belly is resting on your thighs. Just have a sense of compressing. We're compressing the belly and the thighs together. Depending on your knees, depending on your ankles, then you can do what you like about those. Just another breath. Nice. Slowly stretch your legs and roll all the way up to stand. Nice. Come stand to the front of your mat. And stand tall. So I feel like I want to just open into my ankles because they were stretched there. So standing on one foot, roll your ankle, the other one, and then roll the other ankle. Oh, roll in the other direction. Nice. And then stand and roll. And roll in the other direction. Nice. Lift your heels off the floor, drop them down. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to go to your maximum. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Gonna go to 20, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Roll onto the outside of your feet. Roll onto the inside. So you're rocking your feet in and out. In and out. Nice. Then do opposites. One knee bends. You lift the toes of the other foot. So it's like you're trying to do opposites with your feet. It's the ball of your foot heel, ball of your foot heel. You can always hold on to the wall at any stage with these guys. Nice. Onto the baby toe side of your feet and just wiggle your toes. Nice. Shake out one leg. Shake out the other leg. Good. Stand to the front of your mat. So reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Pause. Step your left foot back. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Reach your arms back. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes, reach back into your fingers. Nice. Hands to the floor, push back. Push all the way back, downward dog. Lengthen your right foot up towards the ceiling. You have the option of dropping your knees to the floor or stepping your right foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Nice. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Rising up, reach up. Nice. Tuck your chin in. Draw your elbows down into swan. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Turn your chest towards the left. Drop your arms down wide into warrior two. Look towards the right. Deepen your left hand backwards. Nice. Turn your right palm. Reach it up. Reverse warrior. The right elbow comes down. Left arm long beside your ear. Really use the support to push a bit deeper into that left foot. Really connect into the baby toe side of your foot. Spiral, bring the left hand down. Come to your toes or drop your knee to the floor as you wish. Pull your right elbow up. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Hands to the floor, step forward. Round your back, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Lift your heels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause. Step your right foot back. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Reach your arms back, squeeze your bum, lift your toes, and reach deeply backwards. I can feel my spine getting stronger as we do this every day. There's a sense of like, oh, I can really lift through my spine. Hands to the floor, push back, all the way back, downward dog. Sorry. Stretch. Oh. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. And either drop your knees to the floor or step your left foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Sorry. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, rising up, reach up. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Really find the baby toe edge of the back foot. Bend your elbows into swan. And then reaching up. Turn your chest towards the right. Drop both arms down. Look towards the left with your head. Nice. Turn your left palm up, reaching up, looking up. Drop your right hand down to your thigh. Bring your left elbow down to your thigh. Reach your right arm over your ear, long through the whole right side of your body. Super. Spiraled, bring your right hand down to the floor. Turn your right toes. You can drop your knee to the floor or keep your knee in the air. And then pull your left elbow back and reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. Hands to the floor, step forward. Forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Lift your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Come sit. Wide. So I was talking to one of you. I talked to loads of you all day, all during the day. I was talking to one of you yesterday. Met her downstairs, and she was talking about that scaffolding feeling, that we can scaffold ourselves with glimmers and with resources and with support that we bring in. And so bring your left hand to the floor and lift your right elbow high. So it's like into wing. And then dive your right hand down to your left foot. And your left hand is scaffolding. You can support yourself here. And then slide your hand back along your leg. Bring your right hand to the floor, lift your left elbow high, and then dive towards the right foot. You're scaffolding yourself with the right hand here. Slide left hand to the floor, dive with your right. Right hand to the floor, dive with your left. Just fine. How do you really reach as deeply as you can? It's like I pull the whole side of my body up and then I throw it forward. It's like this wave of connection. It's like I can pull from the deep of the lower back for me. Deep sides of both sides of my... So when we forward bend, often because we forward bend straight forward, then one side of our back usually takes over, whereas here, both sides need to work. And pause at whatever side you're going to. Let your hand beside you be scaffolding as you reach deeply through the side of your waist, side of your ribs, side of your shoulder, deep of your arm. Come all the way back. Lift and dive. Pause. Nice. Come all the way up. Soles of your feet together. Hands to your heart. And just think of your glimmers. Like that. Some of them are just steady. They always happen. They're very reliable. Cup of tea in the morning. Just moments. These moments that I've curated, cultivated in my life. And then there's these random shooting stars that are like, oh, wow, that was really unexpected. So maybe just notice one unexpected thing. So this morning as I was walking, the moon was just glorious. And there was this incredible, the reflection that was kind of cloudy bits. And then the moon cleared. And suddenly the whole road was illuminated like the yellow brick road by the moonlight. It was like, wow, it's just amazing. Nice. Come lie down. Lie down onto your mat. Pause, rest, gather yourself. So we have a week more of Glimmer. We have a week more until the solstice. We have a week more of this before the break. There'll be a 10-day break as always. We'll be back the 1st of January. A little bit later. I think we usually start. It's an 8 o'clock class on the 1st of January. But anyways, we're here today. And so I will see you all tomorrow for day 14, Sunday. Yum, yum. And yeah, go do wonderful things and listen to the universe as it's manifesting in the deep of you. You know, sit with the sea or sit with a tree, lie in the grass. It's a bit wet, but still lie in the grass, you know. Yeah, resonate with your environment, connect. Nice. How lovely. Ciao. Super. Bye.